In this video, we're going to look at how to add and subtract fractions. So let's take the first example, 2/5 plus 1/7. So when we've got a question like this, we need to make the denominators the same. So I've got 2/5 plus 1/7. I can make them the same by multiplying this one by 7 by the numerator and the denominator, and timing this fraction by 5 to the top and the bottom, and I get 14 over 35 plus 5 over 35, and that's going to give me 19 over 35. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video. When you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we've got 2/3 plus 1/5. So we can make the fractions the same, timesing this one by 5, timesing this one by 5, timesing that by 3, timesing that by 3, and I get 10 over 15 plus 3 over 15, and that gives me 13 over 15. The next type is when you have a mixed number. So what we're going to do is, if you've got a mixed number like this, you've got 1 2/3 plus 2 3/4. So what we're going to do, we do 1 times 3, which gives me 3, and we add the numerator, so we do 3 plus 2, which is 5. So that gives me 5 over 3. Now we do the same for the other fraction. 2 times 4 gives me 8, and we do 8 plus 3, which gives me 11. So I get plus 11 over 4. Now this is called an improper fraction. So now what we're going to do is times this fraction by 4 by the top and the bottom, times this fraction by 3. Now that's going to give me 20 over 12 plus 33 over 12. So now we're going to get 53 over 12, and we can make this into a mixed number. So we can do the following. We can say how many 12s going to 53. Well, that's going to be 4 times, because that's 48. Now if I add on 5 to 48, I'm going to get 53. So that gives me 4 and 5 over 12. Okay, here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to do what we did before. We do 5 times 3, which is 15. 15 plus 2 gives me 17. So that gives me 17 over 3. Then I'm going to do 2 times 4, which is 8. And 8 plus 3, which is 11. And that's going to be minus 11 over 4. Now we times this by 4 to the top and the bottom, and we times that by 3. And then we're going to get 17 times 4, get 28. That gives me 4 and a 2, and that gives me 68. So I get 68 over 12 minus 33 over 12. So that's going to give me 35, and that's going to be over 12. So we can say how many 12s going to 35? Well, that's going to be twice, and that's going to be 11 over 12. So 2 and 11/12 is the answer.